All right, I'm gonna give you the #1 penetrative technique that you need to use to give her explosive orgasms. The real truth is that when a woman says she doesn't feel a connection or she's just not in the mood, Esther Perel, great therapist, says it's not that she doesn't want sex. She says it in a nice way. I'm gonna tell you the really hard truth way. She says she doesn't want the kind of sex that she's getting, and I'm gonna say it really harshly to you, but it's the truth. It's not that she doesn't want sex. She doesn't want sex with you. Because I promise you, if you put on something like 50 Shades of Grey, or you gave her some kind of wrong romance novel that was really dirty, I promise you would get very wet. Yes, the kitty would purr. The kitty would saliva all over the place because those feelings are still in her body. But chances are, if you're not laying that pipe down right, you're not penetrating her the right way, then it doesn't do anything for her. It feels like boring, mundane, vanilla sex. I remember even telling a girlfriend of mine she had broken up with a guy and she was posting pictures of him on Instagram. And I don't know, I can just feel it. Well, not everybody, but I can just feel certain people's energy. I'm like, ooh, that dude could lay down some pipe. That dude is a proper plumber. In fact, in the comment section, would you please just make me laugh and just comment proper plumber? Thank you for that. So I could tell looking at this guy's picture, and when she broke up with him, I was like, yeah, girl, because I could just see that for the rest of your life, you're gonna be getting vanilla sex and just watching Netflix for the rest of your life with this guy. And she was like, how did you know? I was like, because I know. So here's the thing. She needs to feel that sex with you is going to be exciting, that you're gonna give her new experiences that she's never had before. And she may be shut down. Maybe you've been giving her boring sex and she is not open to it anymore. Open her up with conversation. I've got my 20 best sexual questions to ask a woman. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. Start asking her those questions. I don't care if she doesn't want to talk about it. Get her to talk about it. Start asking those questions. Open her up sexually, because that's the thing. She needs to feel like it's going to be exciting. And so you've got to change the conversation around the sex. That's first and foremost. So let's talk about that penetration technique that I want to tell you about. Here's the thing. No matter what position you put her in, this is how you want to start off. Especially if you guys haven't been having good sex, the sex is a bit off, this is what you want to do. When you're inside of her, you want to go in very gently but firmly. What do I mean by that? You don't want to just come in just pow, pow, pow into her cervix, but you want to give it a nice slow steady push and then pull it out. And what you're doing is you are teasing her. And when a woman starts telling you, you need to do this, you need to, no, you stay in control of the penetrative experience. So what I want you to do is to work it in very slow, pull it out. You are working up the tease. This penetrative technique is gold because women too need to be teased. They need to be teased in the bedroom. Not just you guys getting teased by her little lingerie and putting her tits out, whatever else she does, and wearing the tight pants. No. You need to tease her. And so when you're taking it and you're going very slow but firm in, not just like a mouse and pulling out. No. Slow and firm, going in there, giving it to her, and then just pulling it out. And what you're doing is you're pulling out that orgasm out of her. This technique really drives her wild, but we're not finished because there's something else that you need to do, and most guys get it wrong. Typically a guy's gonna go in and he's gonna do that, and he can go, okay, she's getting into it, she's getting turned on, she's really liking what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna keep doing that because she likes it. Why would I change it, Erica? Why would I make it any different? No, it's the element of surprise. Just like what you're leading with teasing, you want to do the same thing. As soon as you are going in and out and you're building up that tease, then when she's really getting into it, that's when you want to start going in firmer and harder and giving it to her, where it's not a pounding where it's like smack, smack, smack. You don't get to that point unless she's about to orgasm. Then you go hard, you bring out the full magnitude of the beast. But when you're going in and out and you're giving it that more firm pressure and it's going with more speed, not super fast, but just that whack, 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 and you build it up and you start giving it to her with a more intensity. That kind of penetration of the tease and then the full on just giving it to her. And then when she's screaming and she's not into it, that's when you want to start pounding hard. But when you mess this up, when you go in and you just start pounding hard, that hurts her. It cuts things. It turns her off. When you just stay with the same motion and you don't change it up, that's so mother freaking boring. But when you tease her and she's excited and she's ready to scream all over the place and you don't give it to her just yet, you make her wait. And then after you can hear, okay, she is properly moaning. She is properly getting into this. That's when you start going hard. That's when you start going fast. And then when she's like, she can't take it anymore, that's when you go full throttle. That's a penetration technique that I want you to use the next time you're making love to her. And if you want to make it extra spicy, I've got my erotic power positions where I give you 25 positions to put her in. Some of these are super naughty and some of them are pretty vanilla. I try to do a little bit of both, but you want to get it. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. Now here are 5 rough sex moves that you can use in the bedroom to really spice things up. I hope you've subscribed and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.